My whole life I've ate animal products until about a year and a half ago I decided to become vegan. Being vegan is a lifestyle where people do not eat meat or anything that contains animal. The vegan diet is a little bit more strict than the vegetarian diet. Um, Throughout my time being vegan, I discovered that there are so many recipes and types of foods that you can make as a vegan. Some of these foods that are included are pizza, spaghetti, rice, beans, salads, burgers, wraps, and the list goes on. I would like to share with you one of my favorite recipes that is vegan friendly. This is vegan pizza. I will go over the toppings that I use on my pizza and give you an idea. Of course, you can also take off some toppings that you would prefer, or you can add as you would prefer. I'll also go over step by step on how to make the pizza a perfect vegan pizza and give you some tips. Some background information on vegan from Merriam-Webster.com. The definition: vegan is a strict vegetarian who consumes no foods such as meat, eggs, or dairy products that come from animals. Also, there are health benefits that authoritynutrition.com mentions, such as giving you a 75% probability to lower the risk of developing high blood pressure, and it lowers the risks of heart disease, certain types of cancers. It also can help you lose weight and lower blood sugar and your kidney function. Now, moving along, we'll start by gathering all of the materials that we need for our pizza. So the first thing that we need, of course, is the pizza dough. You can use any pizza dough that you'd like, that you prefer. Most of them are actually vegan friendly. Of course, I do check the labels just in case, just to make sure. My favorite pizza dough is the Pillsbury Classic dough that looks like this. It comes in classic and thin crust. You can grab whichever that you prefer. And also I get Bertolli olive oil and garlic tomato sauce. You can also use any type of tomato sauce that you prefer. Once again, I just double check the label and make sure that it's vegan. You will also need some olive oil, garlic salt, and oregano. For the vegetables, green peppers, colored peppers, spinach, onions, mushrooms, and I like pineapple. Now, for the procedure, I always start off by preheating my oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And while we're waiting on the oven to preheat, we'll go ahead and start by chopping up all your vegetables. You can make them as small as you like, as big as you like, however you prefer it. Once you're done cutting them, you'll set those aside. And we're going to go ahead and take out the dough out of the can, and we're going to stretch that out. You can do it on foil if you don't have a pan like this. Once you're done doing that, you're going to go ahead and pre-bake that for about 4 minutes. So once that's done, you'll take that dough from the oven and you'll grab your tomato sauce. Go ahead and brush out the tomato sauce. I normally do a thin layer. If you do it too thick, then that'll make the pizza not cook thoroughly and it's just a mess. So just spread a thin layer of the red sauce, leaving about 1/4 of an inch around. If you like the crust to be bigger, you can do it like this picture. Smaller, you could do like this picture. But for the crust, you'll go ahead and put your oil, brush it around on the crust. Then you're going to grab your vegetables that you set aside, spread them evenly throughout the red sauce, and then you'll grab your seasoning, so the garlic, salt, and the oregano, and you'll sprinkle that all over, including on the crust on top of the oil. Makes it really good. So I use a brush for both of those. If you don't have a brush, maybe like a spatula, that'll work as well. So once you're all done and your pizza's all set, you'll go ahead and place it back in the oven. You can bake it for about 9 to 13 minutes, depends on how thin you made your crust, or if you've gotten the thin crust. I like mine thin, but I do get the classic crust, but I spread it out really good. And I bake mine's for about 13 minutes, well, maybe 14, it just depends. All ovens are different, of course. And then really the way that you can tell that it's ready is just by looking at it, and you'll see the crust will be like a golden brown color. So once that is done, check your pizza. If it's ready, go ahead and take it out and make sure you turn off your oven and you'll enjoy. Vegan cooking can be a challenge, as nursingdegree.net confirms, but this website can also help you find recipes as well as many others. My preferred website that I like to use for recipes and ideas is Pinterest.com. That's actually a very popular website, so I'm pretty sure most of you have heard of this website or are familiar with it at least. Cooking vegan can become fun, and it lets you be creative and open-minded. So I hope you enjoyed learning on how to make a vegan pizza, and thank you.